Hey guys, welcome back to some more Skate news. And we finally got a new episode of the weekly grind. I don't know what happened last week why we didn't get any. Maybe there was nothing to talk about. But this week we got a new episode and we also got some more previews to season 3. The complete preview or the complete blog post to season 3 will drop tomorrow, so I will definitely go over this as well once it is available. And in there we will get some more details on the updated replay editor, on the new skatable area, so the Isle of Grom that is kind of returning, but we already talked about this I think a lot. We will also get a new game mode and more, but all of this will be part of tomorrow's season 3 blog post. Then we also got the news that the Show Your Fit screenshot winners were selected and were also notified, I think. So at least that's what they're writing here in the grind episode. And we will also, alongside season 3, of course, we will also see a new update, which is 0.30.0. So this update will drop next week on Tuesday alongside season 3, and it looks like the patch notes might be coming tomorrow as well. At least they're right here as coming up. But I don't think, maybe we will be seeing them on Monday because that's when they usually drop. I don't think they will drop the blog post alongside the patch notes. It would be a bit unusual. Now, the previews that we got so far to season 3, well, the ones that we didn't talk about yet were for the dark slides or the dark catches, because we will get both, of course, and also for some graphic changes that we can expect to see with the start of season 3. But we're gonna get into the dark slides first. So we got this very short clip right here. It's really only, I think, like 8 seconds or so. Actually, you can already see that the dark slides or dark catch looks so much better than it did in Skate 3. Nonetheless, I was really disappointed when I booted up Skate for the first time and I spammed that button for the dark catch and there was nothing happening. And I was like, I felt betrayed, you know? I was like, wait, it was in Skate 3, why it's not in Skate? But it is finally added now with season 3, and they're also writing that dark slides and dark catches have been improved since previous games, and they've also posted an example of what they fixed in Skate versus Skate 3. So the board rotation in Skate 3 didn't always match the trick into the dark slide or the catch, and now you actually get the full trick before you're catching the dark slide or dark catch. I don't think there's any doubt that Skate definitely looks better than Skate 3 when it comes to all of those like animations and physics and everything. It really looks good. I think it's probably, when it comes to the physics, one of the best looking skateboarding games that we have right now. I just hope that they can catch up with all of the rest as well. That would be great. But so far, what we've seen here in this short preview, it definitely looks good and I can't wait to try it myself. I really love dark slides in Skate 3, even though they looked a bit stiff already back then, but definitely looking forward to trying them in Skate. And then we also got several clips, actually 3 clips of graphic improvements that we can expect to see. And the first one is this one right here that is in, I believe it's Hedgemund, at the corner where you have these stores. So for this one right here, I gotta be honest that I looked at this clip for like, I don't know, half a minute or a minute without actually noticing what was changed. But you can see that the textures look a bit deeper, they look a bit more realistic. The front of this shop or whatever it is, well, you could say that they added the dirt, so it looks more dirty. I'd say it looks more realistic. That's my impression overall. So it seems like they're refining the textures and they're actually polishing the game graphics wise. And then we also got another clip, this one right here from the Casper Hotel, that really looks very well bland right now, and this is what it will look like on the update 30 or 3.0 whatever, so season 3 update. And here it's basically the same. They're just refining the textures. They're adding a bit, it looks like they've changed the lighting, the shadows as well. The textures look deeper. There are more details, more realistic details as well. The reflections in the windows are more refined. So that's what I'm saying, or that's what I said before we started into season 2 as well. They have to keep going like this. They have to improve the game like this. And at some point, hopefully, it will look like the game that we saw in this very first teaser or trailer what we got, and that actually got us hyped. And then the last clip is this one right here of this little tunnel part. And here it's the same as in any other clip. So you can see from the graffiti on the side, they added some more paint, they added some more dirt. It looks more gritty, it looks more textures and so on. So just overall, with these changes, we're going into a more polished version of the game, to a more refined version when it comes to the graphics at least. And it starts to look a lot more realistic instead of this low poly Fortnite style that everyone was complaining about when the game launched into early access. So I think with every season, they're taking some good steps away from this first impression, from this first look that we had, and towards an actual more realistic look. And then lastly, I want to share this little status update with you that we got from Skate Direct Communications over on Twitter as well. And this one was posted yesterday, and you might have been affected by this as well. So that's why I'm including it here in this video. Because yesterday there was an issue, a tracking issue again with the daily tasks and with the weekly tasks, and I believe also with some of the other tasks. But it definitely affected the daily and the weeklies because I was doing them yesterday and it was so annoying because none of them were tracking. I spent, I think, like 2 hours in the game just doing tasks and none of them tracked. And I kept rebooting the game, restarting my PC and hoping they would track at some point, and then I gave up and I was so frustrated. Not gonna lie, I was so frustrated with this game yesterday. And then they posted this, they are aware of this, and then later in the evening or during the night, they posted that they were able to resolve the issue and that now the daily tasks and the week 14 tasks and so on should finally track again, and we should finally be able to complete them again. I don't know why this is happening over and over and over again, because this is not the first day and not the first week where this is happening, but I hope that at some point they will find a permanent solution for this, because this happening all the time or a lot of times is really, really, really frustrating. And I think that's also one thing that drives players away, because, you know, you're playing, you're trying to do your tasks, earn some ticks or whatever, and you get nothing. You spend time on the game and you get nothing in return. So that can be really, really frustrating. But for now, this was fixed. Let's see when it will happen again. Let's hope it doesn't happen too soon. And yeah, that was it for today. I will see you again tomorrow when the overview of Season 3 drops. We will get all of the information that we need for the upcoming season. And if you enjoyed this video right here and you don't want to miss out on any future videos about Skate or other skateboarding games as well, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!